We're one full week into January, and millions of Americans have just joined a gym. And maybe you're one of them. I have been wondering if I should join a gym too. I know that building muscle will help me avoid frailty as I age, and I'm aging. I also believe that having more muscle will help me look more attractive, and that's a benefit if I'm looking for a girlfriend. So the question is, will joining a gym help me reach my goals this year, or will it be a thing I pay for month after month and just feel guilty about because I'm not going? And more importantly, will it help me get in shape so that I'm more attractive to a potential girlfriend? That's what we're here to figure out. So let's do a little cost benefit analysis. What are the pros of joining a gym? Well, for one thing, they have a lot of equipment that I can't afford. A lot more variety of equipment, so I could potentially do different kinds of workouts. Then there's the social aspect. There will be people there, maybe people I can hang out with, maybe somebody I can date. Also, there are professionals there who could help me with my form and get more out of the experience, maybe be more efficient at putting on muscle. But is that enough to get me to the gym and get me in shape? Because those are the only benefits I can see. Now, what are the cons? What are the barriers to entry? Well, the first thing is the cost. It's going to cost me around here anyway, $180 a year for a membership. And then I'm probably going to want to look cute. I'm going to need to spend money on outfits, right? And then there's the cost of driving there. That's inconvenient. That's going to cost me probably 30 minutes round trip because I don't like to get out of the house. I also probably have undiagnosed ADHD and autism, and the sights, the sounds, the smells of a gym are an autistic nightmare. That would be overwhelming to me. It would be stressful. It's also scary to get started. I don't know what it's going to be like. And I don't want to look weird in front of people I don't know and wonder if I'm doing something wrong or if I just look funny. I don't like exercising in front of people. There's also that time I had a Y membership because one of my kids wanted to swim. I hated it. I remember being on a elliptical, looking out the window and wishing I was out there myself. It was a beautiful fall day, and I just wished I was outside. And another thing, it just kind of bugs me that people will drive to the gym to get on a treadmill. Like, I'd much rather walk outside in the sunshine, in the fresh air, surrounded by trees and beauty. But I really do want to do the exercise. I do want to get in shape. I do want to build muscle, both for my long-term health and I just want to look good, you know? And so how can I make sure I reach my goals and actually do the workouts? Well, you've heard the saying, the best workout is the one you'll do. I need to make sure that a workout feels like self-care and not punishment, because I think the cons of going to a gym all add up to what feels like punishment to me. So I do have some equipment at home, but it's not enough for a full workout. But for less than probably $150, which is less than a gym membership for 1 year, I can probably get the equipment I need to build a complete and functional gym at home that does all the things I need it to do. And it won't be as good as, the professional gym, but I'm more likely to do it because it'll be convenient. Another way that I'm going to try to make sure that I actually do the workouts is to tie this new habit to an old habit, which for me is going to be tying my shoes. Then I go take a walk. Then I come back and I do the workout. And after that, I'm going to reward myself. Or I could reward myself during the time, but I'm not sure how I would do that. There is a YouTuber who only allows himself to play video games when he's doing planks, which I think is brilliant. I don't think that's the solution for me, but I'm thinking maybe I'll get on the New York Times and do their puzzle as my reward. Because that's fun. And I think that works. I'm also putting reminders in my Finch app. So I get to check that off, which is nice. It makes a nice sound. And I'm going to remind myself that sometimes self-care is not about doing sweet and easy and gentle things like bubble baths and coffee with friends. Sometimes it's doing hard things, like doing the work now so that future me doesn't have to be frail and alone. Yeah, later down the road. So, will joining a gym help me get a girlfriend? I think probably not, because I don't want to go to a gym. I don't like to do the exercises anyway, but if I have a home gym, I think there's a greater chance that I will, because it'll be convenient. I'm tying it to a habit. I'm setting up rewards. So if I do the home gym solution, I do think that I have a good chance of attracting a partner. So what do you think? Did you make a New Year's resolution to get in shape? If so, let me know in the comments what the details are. And I will see you next week. Bye, friend.